Hello and welcome to this XSitePro tutorial on search engine optimization, or SEO. Even if you have the flashiest, most information-packed site in the world, it means nothing if your audience can't find it. Fortunately, XSitePro offers the tools you need to address this issue. In this tutorial, you'll learn about the importance of the SEO phrase and how to populate your page using the words frequency density equation. You'll learn how to use the suggested actions to make your site more search engine friendly. You'll get a bird's eye view of your site using the SEO reports. And finally, you'll find out how to tweak your SEO settings for best performance. Now, the various search engines have their own proprietary and closely guarded algorithms for determining how pages are ranked, and these are ever changing. While many theories abound as to how to trick the different search engines into better rankings, you'll do much better in the long term if you simply follow a few general guidelines that will help you improve for all search engines, regardless of how their ranking system changes over time. The first step towards search engine bliss is your keyword usage. In other words, the search term in question has to show up at least a few times on your site, preferably in specific places. Now, the SEO tab is where most of the magic happens, but before we go there, let's stop over on our Info tab. Take a look at these keywords. Are they accurate for the content of the site, and especially for the page itself? Pay particular attention to the first keyword, as this is the search term by which most users are likely to find this page. If we're satisfied with our keywords, then let's head over to the SEO tab. Up at the top, we see the SEO phrase. This is the search term by which XSitePro analyzes the page's search engine friendliness. You can choose any of your page's keywords from the drop-down list. So if you want your page ranked high for several different keywords, it's important to optimize for all of them. Likewise, you might want to check how a group of pages or even your entire site would rank for a particular keyword. If so, simply select the keyword, then hit the lock button. Now you can check out any page on your site and the SEO phrase will remain constant. Now, the rest of this tab is packed with information about the presence of your SEO phrase within your page. Particularly handy is your 4-column element table. Here you can have a list of all your page elements, the number of words in each element, how often your keyword appears among them, and the density of the keyword, which is essentially the keyword frequency divided into the total number of words. Now, where you see the color red, it means you have some work to do. Notice here that I have 2 images on my page, but one is missing an alt tag. I can tell which one it is by looking in my images table. Note that you have tables for the counts of each word on the page, the size of your headings and what they say, the name, alt text, and size of your images, and the URL and text of your hyperlinks. These are good indicators of overall page content, and glancing them over should tell you if your SEO phrase is appropriate for the content. Finally, as XSitePro analyzes your content, it gives you a number of plain English suggestions that you can implement right away to improve your keyword placement. For instance, it tells me here that I should have my keyword appear at least once in my page description. Oops. I'll go and remedy that here on the Info tab. And now, when I head back to SEO, the suggestion no longer appears. While we're at it, let's take care of a few more. It looks like our keyword phrase only appears once on the whole page. I can resolve that right now. Okay, fixed. Now it's showing me that this page is missing a header. That's the next thing we'll correct. Change it to a header. And we should probably include the keyword in our header as well. Just change that, and now the suggestion goes away. Finally, let's deal with that errant alt tag I mentioned. Include an alt tag, preferably with the keyword in it. There. This page is ready to roll. Of course, if you want a broad overview of all the things you need to do to help your site in the search engines, check out the to-do list reports. These items aren't specific to a particular SEO phrase, but rather to your keywords in general. And critical items, such as the fact that your page description doesn't contain any of your keywords, are clearly marked. Now, if you have more detailed information about a particular search engine in which you're trying to get a high ranking, you can customize the SEO settings to more accurately reflect what the search engine in question is looking for. However, it's best to stick with the defaults unless you really know what you're doing. No worries though. If you really mess things up, just click on the Use Defaults button. Now, keep in mind that keyword placement is only 1/3 of the equation. To truly launch your site to page 1 of the search results, you have a bit more work ahead of you. Namely, Step 2. Make sure there's lots of links pointed at your site. You can do this by approaching sites with complementary products and services and offering to exchange links. XSitePro lets you easily create a links page for you to link to these sites. Provided the sites in question do the same for you, your rankings will improve. Also, don't forget to link to and from all your own sites. And finally, Step 3. Keep your sites updated. Sites with rapidly changing content fare better in the search engines than those that stagnate. Of course, with the ease of adding pages with XSitePro, this should be no problem at all. Of course, search engine optimization is a tricky business, and volumes of material could be written about it, and have been. If you want to learn more, a good place to start is the XSitePro manual, which can be accessed right from within your help menu. It gives a nice, broad introduction to SEO and a common-sense approach to implementing it. Now that we've used the SEO tab to make all the search engines love our pages, we'll next move on to improving the navigation and file structure of our site in our tutorial entitled The Other tab, Volume 1. Thanks for watching.